Hello and welcome to the highlights of Parents' Evening Live. Coming up in our first session, preparing for the RAF. Do you have to know a lot about aircraft in the first place before even sort of getting ready?
Not necessarily. So as long as you have a broad overview of what aircraft are in the RAF, once you've been posted, you'll obviously learn more about that platform that you are working more closely with. But to your initial question, I'm an airspace operations specialist working at RAF Marham within station plans, and I also assist with the squadron programme support as well.
And we also spoke off air as well, you're a cadet too. Now, what does that mean and what are the rules around that?
So typically for somebody that has got some interest in joining the military, it doesn't necessarily have to be the RAF, it can be any form of the military. You can usually join around the age of 13 or 12 if you're in year 8. And it's a basic introduction. You'll learn basics around air power, and a lot of the things that you will be asked during your interview, you can sometimes pick up through that.
Where do you start with your preparation? You know, I suppose one of the first things that comes is fitness and the test that you've got to go through. What is that like to prepare for?
Well, the fitness test isn't usually until about halfway through your application, which is just a 1.5 mile run within a certain time limit, some push-ups and some sit-ups, and that's really about it.
What else can you do to prepare, especially coming from your background? You know, is there anything at school or extracurricular outside of that can help better prepare you for life in the RAF?
Once again, the cadets is a great way. It doesn't just introduce you into the roles of the job you're about to take, but it gets you used to the basic military lifestyle, like drill and a lot of other things around that, uniform, the standards of how to address people. Other ways to improve yourself is, before I was joining up to do the aptitude test, I bought a book to revise because I'm quite bad dyslexic, so I struggle with that. So I bought a book to go over everything, which helped me open more trades that I would be able to apply for.
What advice, first of all, would you give somebody in that initial state of preparation, knowing what you've gone through has been slightly different?
For me, personally, it would be find any way to improve your fitness, because it is a big one when you first join up. Most of basic training is orientated about getting yourself ready to standard in RAF and improving your fitness standards to get you overall healthy and at a good level. So just going out on runs and more walks, especially during COVID, because it was more difficult. Everyone was secluded, you couldn't go to gyms, but even taking dog for a walk more regularly or just doing a little run to the shops would help.
Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. If you want to find out more information, you can head to our website, notgoingtouni.co.uk, and we'll see you at the next RAF Live.